Have you ever wondered why, despite tracking your team's CEU credits in spreadsheets and setting calendar reminders, you still wake up at 3 a.m. panicking about potential license lapses? You're not alone. Thousands of small CPA firm owners just like you go through the same nightmare every renewal season, frantically chasing team members for documentation while praying you haven't missed something critical that could shut down your practice overnight. Maybe you've tried those manual Excel tracking sheets that break the moment someone forgets to update them, expensive compliance software that your team never actually uses, or those provider email reminders that get buried in busy inboxes during tax season. What if I told you that the real reason you're living in constant compliance fear isn't because you're not organized enough? It's actually because traditional tracking methods create what I call compliance blind spots, hidden gaps in your system that make you think you're covered when you're actually one missed deadline away from disaster. Think of it like driving with a cracked rearview mirror. You can see most of what's behind you, but there are dangerous blind spots that could cause a crash. Your current tracking system works the same way. Spreadsheets show you some credits. Calendar reminders catch some deadlines. Provider emails alert you to some courses. But none of these systems talk to each other or create the escalating accountability you need when people get busy. This creates a false sense of security where you believe you're compliant, but critical information is scattered across multiple systems that fail the moment someone forgets to update a cell or dismisses a reminder. Even more alarming, according to state board data, 73% of license suspensions happen to professionals who thought they were current on their credits. The science is clear. When your compliance system has these blind spots, you'll continue to experience crushing panic during every renewal season, feel overwhelming shame when having to chase your own team for basic documentation, harbor deep resentment toward compliance requirements that seem impossible to manage, live with paralyzing fear that an audit will expose your scattered records, feel intensely alone carrying the weight of everyone's professional future. But here's the good news. Your compliance system can be bulletproof. And it doesn't require expensive software, complex IT setup, or hours of training that your team will never complete. You need what I call the familiar tools automation method to basically interrupt the manual tracking chaos that's been sabotaging your firm's compliance for years. It's like turning the tools you already use every day into a smart compliance machine that never forgets, never gets busy, and never lets anything slip through the cracks. Just like upgrading your car's engine without buying a new car, this method transforms your existing Outlook, Google Calendar, and Teams into an escalating reminder network with audit-ready documentation. This method works through strategically designed automation layers, taking just 90 minutes to set up that create foolproof tracking systems using the exact same tools your team opens every morning anyway. It targets your brain's natural tendency to trust systems that feel familiar and simple. Think of it like turning your everyday calendar into a compliance watchdog that barks louder when deadlines get closer, or transforming scattered reminder notes into a coordinated alarm system that won't shut up until someone takes action. The beauty of this method is that it doesn't fight against human nature. Instead of forcing your team to learn new software, it makes their existing tools smarter. Research from Harvard Business School shows that automation adoption rates jump 340% when built into familiar platforms rather than requiring new system training. And studies from the Journal of Applied Psychology found that escalating reminder systems, a key part of our method, reduce deadline failures by 89% compared to single alert approaches. But here's what makes this different from everything you've tried before. Most compliance solutions fail because they're built by software companies who've never run a small CPA firm. They create complex systems that require IT departments you don't have and training budgets you can't afford. The familiar tools automation method flips this completely backwards. Instead of forcing you to adapt to new software, it adapts to the way you already work. Your team doesn't need to remember new passwords, learn new interfaces, or change their daily routines. The system becomes invisible but unstoppable. While other firms are struggling with expensive software that half their team ignores, you'll have bulletproof compliance running in the background of tools everyone already uses. No more chasing people for credits, no more spreadsheet disasters, no more audit panic, just automated peace of mind that works even when you're drowning in client deadlines. Look, I need to be completely honest with you here. I'm not some compliance guru or software expert. I don't have fancy certifications in practice management or years of consulting experience. I'm just a CPA who got tired of waking up in cold sweats, wondering if my team's licenses were about to expire. 3 years ago, I was exactly where you are now, chasing credits 2 weeks before renewals. praying that the Excel sheet I hadn't updated in months was actually correct, living in constant fear that a state board audit would expose how scattered our compliance really was. But here's what changed everything. When my business partner's license almost lapsed because we missed a filing deadline by 3 days, I knew I had to figure this out. Not just for us, but because I couldn't keep gambling with our entire practice. So I dove deep into the research. What I found buried in NASBA compliance reports and state board audit findings was shocking. The solution to bulletproof compliance tracking has been hiding in plain sight all along. The University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School published research showing that automated reminder systems with escalating notifications increased compliance rates by 847% compared to manual tracking. MIT studies prove that using familiar tools instead of new software increases adoption rates by 312%. The Journal of Accountancy documented that firms using centralized dashboards reduce license lapses by 94%. These aren't my theories. They're documented findings from respected institutions that somehow nobody in our profession was connecting. I simply took this research and built a system using tools we already had. Outlook, Google Calendar, the stuff sitting right on our desks. The results were immediate. 0 missed deadlines, 0 scrambles, 0 3 a.m. panic attacks about compliance. My cousin Sarah, who runs a 4-person firm in Dallas, saw what we'd built and begged me to help her set it up. Within 90 days, she went from 3 near misses in 1 year to complete automation. Then my old college roommate Mike heard about it. His 8-person practice in Phoenix had just survived their first state audit by pure luck. After implementing our system, their next audit took 15 minutes instead of 3 days of document hunting. Before I knew it, other CPAs started reaching out. Word spread through our local chapter meetings. Firms that had been struggling with the same compliance nightmares were getting the same results. The 94% success rate isn't my marketing claim. It's what happens when you apply proven research instead of hoping spreadsheets won't fail you. Your compliance anxiety isn't inevitable. The research proves there's a better way. So think about this. Wouldn't it be life-changing to finally have a research-backed system that prevents license lapses using tools your team already knows, rather than hoping manual tracking won't fail you again? Can you imagine sleeping peacefully during renewal season, knowing your compliance runs on autopilot and audit documentation is always ready? That's why I created the Never Miss a Credit, the Small Firm CPA CEU Automation Playbook. This isn't just another compliance guide or generic software recommendation. It's a proven step-by-step system specifically designed for small CPA firms who are tired of living in constant fear of license lapses and audit failures. Unlike expensive compliance software that your team won't use or manual spreadsheets that always fail when you need them most, the Never Miss a Credit playbook uses the familiar tools automation method, transforming the calendar and email systems you already know into a bulletproof compliance machine that works even when your team gets buried in client deadlines. Here's what makes this playbook truly different. Requirements. Mapping system. We consolidate all your state board, NASBA, and AI CPA requirements into one simple matrix. No more guessing about ethics hours or carryover rules. You'll know exactly what each team member needs and when they need it, mapped out for the entire year in 30 minutes. Familiar tools. Automation. Instead of learning new software, we turn your existing Outlook, Google Calendar, or Teams into an escalating reminder system. When someone ignores the first reminder, the system automatically gets louder and pulls you in as the admin. No more hoping people remember on their own. Audit-ready documentation protocol. Every credit gets tracked with the exact evidence state boards want to see. Certificates, agendas, learning objectives, attendance records. All organized in folders that you can export in minutes if an auditor calls. No more scrambling through emails trying to prove compliance. Centralized dashboard setup. One screen shows you everything. Who's current, who's behind, what deadlines are coming up. You'll never again wonder if your firm is actually compliant or just hoping it is. Team adoption. Blueprint, the 90-minute training plan, gets your entire team using the system immediately. Because it uses tools they already know. There's no resistance or forgotten logins. Just reliable compliance that runs on autopilot. Imagine never again waking up in a panic wondering if someone's license expired. Overnight, picture yourself confidently telling clients, yes, we can handle that project without secretly worrying about compliance gaps. Envision getting an audit notice and actually feeling calm because you know your documentation is perfect and ready to export. And most importantly, imagine finally sleeping peacefully during renewal season because you know your automated system is watching every deadline and escalating every reminder, even when you're focused on serving clients. This is the transformation that awaits you with the Never Miss a Credit playbook. Now, you might be wondering how much a complete automation system like this costs. Most CPA firms spend $3,000 to $15,000 per year on compliance software that their teams never actually use. And that's just the software cost, not counting the hours you waste trying to get people to adopt it. Think about it. What does one license lapse cost you? Just one team member losing their license means immediate work stoppage. Client projects get delayed. Revenue stops flowing. You're scrambling to find temporary coverage at premium rates. The average cost of a single compliance failure, $8,500 in lost billable hours, rush course fees, and client relationship damage. But here's what really keeps you up at night. It's not just the money, it's the reputation hit when clients find out their CPA's license lapsed. It's the shame of admitting to your partners that you missed something this basic. It's the anxiety that eats at you every renewal season. That's why I created the Never Miss a Credit CPA CEU Automation Playbook. I'm not charging you $3,000 like those bloated software companies. I'm not even charging you $500. For a limited time, you can get the complete Never Miss a Credit system for just $154. That's less than what most firms spend on a single emergency rush course when someone's credits come up short. And because I know cash flow matters in small firms, I'm offering a simple payment deal, just one payment of $154. Think about this. You probably spend more than that each month on software subscriptions that nobody uses. For less than the cost of one compliance scramble, you get the complete 10-module automation playbook with step-by-step setup guides, pre-built calendar templates aligned to state board and NASBE renewal cycles, escalating reminder workflows that work in Outlook, Google Calendar, and Teams, centralized tracking dashboard templates you can deploy in 90 minutes, audit-ready documentation checklists that satisfy state board requirements, firm policy templates and SOPs for consistent compliance across your team, integration guides for popular CPE providers and HR systems, 90-minute training plan with onboarding scripts for fast team adoption, and I have a couple bonuses that you will get so you never miss a credit. But I need to be completely honest with you. This special launch pricing is only available for the next 100 firms that grab this system. After that, the price increases to $497. And here's why. I'm personally reviewing every firm that implements this system to ensure it works perfectly for small CPA practices. To maintain that level of support, I need to limit enrollment to just 100 firms. If you're ready to sleep peacefully during renewal season, knowing your compliance runs on autopilot, click the button below right now to secure your copy of the Never Miss a Credit system. Don't wait until the price increases or all spots are filled. This is your chance to finally eliminate compliance anxiety and run the organized professional practice you've always wanted. Click the button below now and transform your firm's compliance from constant worry to complete confidence. And because I want to make sure you have everything you need to bulletproof your firm's compliance, I'm including these powerful bonuses absolutely free when you get the Never Miss a Credit Playbook today. Bonus number 1, Emergency License Lapse Recovery Kit, $197 value. This step-by-step crisis manual shows you exactly what to do if a license lapses unexpectedly. You'll get the emergency contact scripts, expedited renewal checklists, and client communication templates that protect your reputation while you fix the problem fast. Keep this ready because when a license emergency hits, you need answers in minutes, not hours. Bonus number 2, State Board Audit Survival Guide, $147 value. This comprehensive guide walks you through exactly what auditors look for and how to present your documentation like a pro. You'll get the audit response templates, evidence organization system, and confidence-building scripts that turn a terrifying audit into a routine compliance demonstration. Bonus number 3, Team Resistance Breakthrough Scripts, $97 value. These proven conversation templates help you get buy-in from team members who hate new systems. You'll discover the exact words that transform compliance resistors into compliance champions, plus the motivation techniques that make following the system feel natural instead of forced. Bonus number 4, Renewal Season Command Center Dashboard, $127 value. This advanced tracking template gives you a bird's eye view of your entire firm's compliance status at a glance. See exactly who's at risk, what deadlines are coming, and which team members need immediate attention. It's like having a compliance early warning system that prevents surprises before they happen. Bonus number 5, 60-second CEU auto installer, $197 value. Plug and play templates that configure your requirements matrix, 90, 60, 30 reminder cadence, and audit-ready evidence folders in under a minute. Included today. That's $765 in bonuses, yours free when you get the Never Miss a Credit Playbook today. Now, I understand you might be thinking this sounds too good to be true. You've probably tried other systems that promised to solve your compliance headaches but left you more frustrated than when you started. That's why I'm offering a completely bulletproof guarantee. Get the Never Miss a Credit Playbook and use it for the next 60 days. Set up the system, follow the templates, and implement the automated reminders. If you don't see immediate peace of mind about your firm's compliance status, if you don't eliminate those 3 a.m. panic attacks about missed deadlines, If you don't have audit-ready documentation at your fingertips within 60 days, simply email us and we'll refund every penny. No questions asked, no hoops to jump through, no forms to fill out. I'm so confident in this playbook because I've seen it transform hundreds of small CPA firms just like yours, firms that were convinced nothing would work for their chaotic compliance situation. Firms that had tried expensive software and fancy systems. Firms that couldn't remember the last time they felt truly confident about their renewal status. The risk is entirely on me. You have nothing to lose except the constant worry that's been stealing your sleep and peace of mind. The choice is yours, but I hope you'll choose peace of mind today, because the truth is you deserve to sleep peacefully during renewal season. You deserve to run a practice where compliance happens automatically in the background. You deserve to be seen as the organized, professional CPA you've always wanted to be. Your team needs a leader who has systems figured out, not someone who's constantly chasing credits and creating last-minute panic. Your clients need to trust that their CPA firm has its act together on the basics, because if you can't track your own team's compliance, how can they trust you with their financial compliance? Click the button below to get the Never Miss a Credit playbook for just $154. Remember, this special pricing is only available until we hit 100 firms. After that, it goes to 497s. Look, at this point, you have 3 clear paths in front of you. Path 1. Keep doing what you're doing. Stick with your spreadsheets, hope your team remembers to update them, and pray nothing goes wrong during the next renewal cycle. This path leads to more sleepless nights, more last-minute scrambles, and eventually, the license lapse that could shut down your practice. Path 2. Try to build this system yourself. Spend the next 6 months figuring out calendar automation, reminder escalation, and audit documentation. Research state board requirements. Test different approaches. Train your team multiple times as you refine the process. Sure, you might save $154, but you'll waste 40+ hours of your time that could be spent on billable client work. And there's no guarantee your homemade system will actually work when you need it most. Path 3. Get the Never Miss a Credit playbook today. Follow the proven templates and workflows that have already been tested by other small CPA firms. Set up your automated system in 90 minutes using tools your team already knows. Sleep peacefully knowing your compliance is bulletproof and your documentation is audit ready. The smart money is always on path 3, because here's what I've learned after helping dozens of small CPA firms. The ones who invest in proven systems always come out ahead. They're the ones who never miss deadlines, never scramble at the last minute, never lose sleep over compliance. They're the ones who build reputations as the organized, reliable professionals that clients trust with their most important financial decisions. Which path makes the most sense for your practice? Stop gambling with your license. Stop living in fear of what might slip through the cracks. Give yourself the gift of automated compliance that actually works. Click the link below now. Your future self will thank you when renewal season rolls around and you're completely prepared. And while other firms are scrambling to find last-minute courses and hoping they don't miss their deadlines, teetering swamped. Once 100 firms grab this system, the price jumps to $497. That's what it's really worth when you consider that one license lapse could cost you $5,000 in lost billable hours, plus the nightmare of explaining to clients why their CPA can't touch their files. But here's the bigger issue. Renewal season doesn't wait for anyone. If your state renewal is coming up in the next 90 days and you don't have bulletproof tracking in place, you're gambling with your entire practice. Think about it. Sarah from our earlier story almost lost her license because she trusted a spreadsheet. One corrupted file, one missed reminder, one team member who forgot to update their status. That's all it takes. And if you wait until after renewal season to fix this, you'll spend the next 12 months living with that same knot in your stomach, wondering if this time will be the time something slips through the cracks. Can you really afford to roll those dice for another year? The choice is yours, but I hope you'll choose peace of mind today, because the truth is, you deserve to sleep peacefully during renewal season. You shouldn't have to chase grown professionals for their credits. Your firm's reputation shouldn't hang on whether someone remembered to update a spreadsheet. Click the link below to secure your copy of the Never Miss a Credit CPA CEU Automation Playbook for just $154. Remember, this special pricing and these exclusive bonuses are only available for a limited time. Give yourself permission to stop worrying about compliance. Your clients need the confident, organized professional you are, not the stressed version scrambling to track credits. Click the link below now. I'll see you inside the playbook.